different and being an original. We all are. You're all different. No one in here is the same. If you think you're normal, you are, because you're different. You're not normal because you're perfect. You're perfect and you're normal because you're different. There's no one like you. I don't care if you're a twin, a triplet. I don't care if someone looks like you or someone acts like you. They're not you. I could travel all over the world and I will never find another you. And you might think, well, my mom and dad say that I'm handsome or I'm nice and all this stuff, but they have to say it because they're my mom, they're my dad. They're right. You might not think it, but they're right. And I can prove it to you. I can prove that all of you are different. You're normal, you're perfect, and you're a total original and a work of art. If I convince you, will you guys believe me? That's the Mona Lisa. How many people have ever seen that painting before?
A lot.
Now,
In museums.
I want you to be truthful. How many people think it's the greatest painting you've ever seen? How many people think, it's okay?
It's
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice painting. I just don't think it's the greatest painting. I think I drew things that are nicer than that.
Yeah.
But here's how I'm going to prove to you that you guys are perfect. There's only one painting of the Mona Lisa. Only one. It was painted by Leonardo da Vinci, like way back in the old days. And it's in a museum in France. And it's under lock and key, and there are people there with guns protecting it. And they only show it sometimes, not all the time. That's how valuable it is. There's only one. There's not two, there's not three. It's an original. It doesn't matter if you like the way it looks. It's perfect, because it's the only one that's out there. It's an original. It looks a little different because she doesn't look happy. She looks like she's like, when's lunch? There's no amount of money on earth that could ever buy that. You can't buy something that's perfect. You can only look at it and enjoy it. That's what people do. They go all the way to France and they look at it. That's it. They can't touch it. They can't play with it. They can't take a selfie with it. It's just on the wall and you have to appreciate it. So if that's an original, and if I printed that picture out and I gave you all a copy, those copies are copies. That's not worth anything.
Yeah.
The original is perfect. It's perfect. It's a work of art. It's an original. All of you are original. Is there anyone like you in the world? If I went to France, would I find another you?
No.
Nope. If I went any place, would I find another you? If I went to the moon, will I find another you? No. I'm not finding you anyplace else other than right here, right now. And that's why I can tell you that you're perfect, because the way you are right now is exactly the way you're supposed to be. So when people make fun of people because of the way they look, that's wrong. Because that's not the greatest painting in the world. But people that look at it appreciate it because it's an original. So maybe this person or that person you think is nice or pretty or sporty because that's just who they are. It doesn't mean you have to be like them. It means you're different than them. When I was in school, I was this tall in 8th grade. I was taller than everyone in the class. And then 9th grade, everyone started getting close to me, and then 10th grade, and then all of a sudden, my dreams of being a professional football player, I never grew. I stayed the same. So at one time I was tall and skinny, and then I was short and chubby. And I took a long time for me to realize this, but I was perfect both times because I'm me. There's no one like me.
My mom.
And there's no reason why you should not like me because of the way I look. If you said, "Oh, you're ugly, you're fat, you have no hair, and you just be mean," you're going to hurt my feelings. That's true. But you will never, ever make me feel bad in front of you because you're not very smart if you make fun of someone for the way they look. So if you have long hair or short hair, if you're tall, short, big, skinny, dark skin, light skin, I don't care. I don't care what you guys look like. I'm only going to like you if you're a nice person, if you're kind, if you're generous, if you're polite. And I just want you to know, I think this is the best year of talking to second graders because every single class, you guys have just been great listening to me and not interrupting. So you're the last class, so thank you very much. Brecknock Elementary School is rocking this year, so thank you. So you guys are already polite. When you make fun of somebody, it's because they might look different. That's usually the reason you make fun of someone. So you can make fun of Maddie for not having any hair. I can make fun of you for having curly hair. I can make fun of you because your hair is all over the place. I can make fun of you because your hair's thick. I can make fun of you because it's short. I can make fun of your clothing. I can make fun of your eyes. I can make fun of your fingers and your shoes and everything. And guess what? None of that matters. You know what matters? I'm looking at you. I only care about what's in here. Are you a nice person? That's what I care about. And if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. And if you're not nice to me, I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm just not going to worry about you too much because if you're not nice to me, that's your problem. It's not my problem. I didn't do anything.
If we're not nice to you.
Yeah, so when people say something that you don't like, never run away and be sad. It might hurt your feelings, but you have to say something to them. And one of the things that you can say is, I like using contact lenses. If somebody says something about the way you look, you can just say, "Oh my gosh, did you get contact lenses? Because I look like this all day." And then turn around and walk away. You're in control. If you see somebody that's being made fun of or teased, you can be a hero. Just like Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman. Superheroes save people. Sometimes they have superpowers, but they save people, don't they? I've never seen a superhero that saved cars. No, they save people in cars. So, if you see somebody being teased, you walk up to the person who's teasing and you say, "Stop it. That's my friend." That's not nice. You take your friend, you turn around, you walk away. Guess what? You're a hero. And if people see that, they're going to believe you're a hero because they know you'll do the same thing for them. And if all of you were doing it for each other, no one in this class would ever let anybody in this school make fun of you because you all have each other's back. All the kids in her school, they all had her back. It's amazing she was never made fun of. She was never teased or ignored because she always knew that she's perfect, she's an original, and there's no one like her. And if you don't like that, that's your problem. It's not hers. So do you guys believe me about you guys being original? Do you believe that you're perfect? Do you know that you're going to change? You're going to look different in 5 years. In 10 years, you're going to look different. Some of you that are big now might get really skinny. And some of you that are really skinny might get big. Some of you that have a lot of hair might go bald the old-fashioned way, like me, because you just get old. So, Mona Lisa's perfect. You guys are perfect. Don't let anybody ever tell you anything different.